All right, y'all, what's up? Wanted to jump back on here and give y'all some info about this weekend's release. Um, we're gonna mainly be chopping it up about these 700s. I know there's some 14s coming out. I haven't seen many sites dropping them other than sneakers. We'll see if they drop. The sneakers been pushing a lot of drops back. It's a big pain in the butt for all of us that are trying to get these pairs, whether they're for personal or whether you're a reseller. Uh, Doesn't really matter to me. I don't care. Do what you want with your stuff. Um, you know, these Yeezys this weekend, to me, they look like a Wave Runner 700, uh, just with an orange bottom. So I'm going to pretty much be going all out and be running everything I got. Um, Prism. Actually, my buddy's running my Taru copy. I'm going to be running personally just Prism, one or two of my Dash copies. Uh, I actually have Noble till the end of the month, so I'm gonna be running Noble AIO, be running Night AIO, be running a couple of my Dash copies, and mainly Prism. I'll probably run Balco for Shopify for the 14s. If there's no sites dropping the 14s, I'll probably go ahead and just focus my energy back to the Yeezys or for Shopify. Um, I don't know about you guys, but me, I don't personally look at StockX for numbers as far as like, if I can sell a shoe. I feel like I can always resell a shoe with my network uh, of people that I have that look to me to help them secure the drop. If they can't get it themselves, they pretty much just come to me. They're not looking at these markets. You know what I'm saying? So, it'll do you a good, you'll do yourself a good service to get you some local, uh, loyal local clientele. If you don't know me, um, welcome to the channel. Sorry about that. Welcome to the channel, Chef Bot RD. I'm a reseller, botter, uh, entrepreneur. Um, I started reselling about 3.5 years ago after just getting frustrated, buying stuff. I just kind of started going all out more and more, started getting additional phones for sneakers. Bought a sneakers bot. That didn't work out really well. So I started buying Shopify. I had some success. I had like 4 or 5 pairs. I can't remember exactly. 4 or 5 pairs of those black non-reflective Yeezys. I remember hitting those, getting them in the mails. The first time I ever had gotten anything from Yeezy Supply. The first pairs of Yeezys I touched, uh, and they were selling for like about $400 each. So you do the math. That's a pretty good win. I was hooked after that. Um, you know, I got to that point from just having years and years of just not success on sneakers and trying to hit sites. I started doing research and learning. Started learning about bots. Started learning about cook groups, stuff like that. So I started joining my first cook group. Uh, Actually met my partner in the sneaker shop in the first cook group I was in. Um, and just from there, we've just been building. We're actually getting ready to open a second store. We have a website. It's called hypeonsite.com. We also uh, specialize in vintage as well. From vintage tour tees, vintage jerseys, just cool old clothing. We just dabble in it and get it and clean it up, and we sell it. I think it's cool. I think it's cool. A lot of people think it's cool, rocking stuff from the 90s, early 2000s. So that's what we pretty much go for. Um, But yeah, back to what I was talking about with this weekend's drops. We are going to be running about 5 or 6 bots for the Yeezys. Like I said, I feel like they're like a wave runner with an orange bottom. There's going to be some demand, if not right off the bat. There'll be some demand after the drop as usual. Um, you know, whether you have capital or not, I would say go for these Yeezys. You know what I'm saying? I feel like you should be able to at least flip a few pairs locally just to get if you're just getting going, and if you're someone who like me who's constantly trying to acquire whatever the limited hot item is. Right now, I would say Yeezy 700s are a safe bet. You know what I'm saying? Even no matter how, I feel like the uglier the color, the weirder, the crazier Kanye does the shoe, the more like later on down the line, people are gonna kind of like gravitate toward, especially if he puts out like a merch or somebody rocks them, like Kim Kardashian rocks these shoes, bro. Next weekend she rocks these shoes and the photo goes viral. Everybody's gonna run in the shop and want them. So I would go for them, send them consignment. You know what I'm saying? If you're not consigning with me, you should be consigning with Urban. You should be consigning with Flight Club or any of the consignment shops, Stadium Goods, whatever. You know, post your stuff on StockX. Don't worry about that first little bid. Put your ask up there and let your stuff sell. Eventually, the shoe will hit your number and you'll get that sale. You know what I'm saying? Stop being impatient, man. You ain't going to make $1 million in one day doing this. You know what I'm saying? It takes time. It takes time to build up. One day I'll walk through this shop and show y'all what the shop looks like, and stuff like that. Maybe here next week we'll do a video where I kind of show you what the operation looks like of someone that runs a sneaker shop daily. It's a lot of moving parts. It's a lot of people. We've been building a pretty solid team lately, so they help keep it running, keep it moving every day. Dealing with the clients. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not always just easy peasy smooth. But yeah, I want to dive back into the actual drop. I'm gonna be running Proxyz from Oculus, Lemon Proxyz, which Oculus you can get if you get in a good group. They do a lot of group buys with a lot of good groups. The Lemon Proxyz are private. They've been tightening it up. It's harder to get. You got to hit a restock in a group or in a bot. So, Lemon, it's a little bit more limited. This shit cooks, though. You know what I'm saying? Those are my main ones. I also have my own ISP company that I run. Right now, we're kind of like in a beta kind of phase where I have a few guys that run slots for me, and I give them lists to run. We're just trying to get the success up right now. We'll release those soon. There's a private ISP network that I found and I put together with the help of my main cook group, the owner. He's really, really well versed in Proxyz. He makes like the best monitors in the game. You know what I'm saying? A lot of groups run his monitors, and he pretty much taught me the proxy game. So I know the proxies. I know. What makes a good proxy. You know what I'm saying? So I put these proxies together myself, and maybe one day we'll do a giveaway or something like that where I give out a list for a drop or maybe a week or something like that. We'll see. So those are the proxies I'm going to be running. I also want to talk a little bit about how a lot of the drops been getting pushed back lately. So I was in LA a couple weeks ago, just doing vintage like I normally do, going to all my vintage, the big vintage houses, some of the small ones, looking for heat. And I noticed when I was over in by Long Beach, I noticed there was a lot of ships sitting over there, and a couple of the economy guys that I watch on YouTube, they were talking about how a lot of the ships are not able to unload their goods at the port or whatnot, and the trucks aren't moving like they usually are, so it's slowing down goods getting where they're supposed to go. So, I mean, that has an effect on the sneaker game right now. So, if you're in the sneaker game and, the drops are more limited right now, everything goes in waves. It'll come back. You know what I'm saying? Like, it'll be normal again, and it'll be easy, to hit a 20, 40, 50 clip, You know what I'm saying? Again, it's just kind of limited right now, man. So you gotta do what you gotta do. You might have to start cleaning all your buddies' pairs out. That's what I do. You know what I'm saying? I run the drop. As soon as I'm done running the drop, man, I start sending DMs on Discord like, hey, how many did you hit? Who hit what? You know? Finding out, yo, can we make a deal? Let me buy all your pairs. Like, if it's a hot shoe, I need every pair I can get. So, you just gotta network, man. You just gotta push harder. You know what I'm saying? In the rougher times, you know what I'm saying? That hard work will show off when the game gets a little bit back to normalcy. Um, so don't worry about that too hard. I want to talk about the bot market as well. The bot market right now is pretty low, so the entry is kind of low. And like I said, there's not a lot of like drops. The drops are getting pushed back. There's not a lot of pairs and stuff like that. But now's a good time to get in and start learning. Get in now, start learning. You can probably get a bot really cheap. If you're looking to buy, you can rent pretty cheap. I would suggest maybe renting a bot for one drop, buying a little Proxyz and setting it up and learning. Run it. Don't set your expectations too high right now. Um, Yeezy drops right now are the best to go for if you're gonna try a buy out. I would just wait till a good Yeezy that you really want to try comes out. See if you can get a rental. Try to secure a rental early, and just when you get that bot delivered, just get it set up and do your due diligence and watch some videos. And I'll be coming out with some videos showing you guys how I set up stuff, ins and outs of what I'm doing. It'll be more like a screen share type situation, more than me sitting here talking. It'll be a screen share type situation where I'm showing you where I'm clicking, how I'm adding Proxyz, doing this and that. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of guys that do that, but I'm going to kind of do that and show you kind of my style because I feel like everybody has like a style of how they set up. And so I'll be showing you guys that. Yeah, that's all I pretty much wanted to go over for today. Trying to get more into this YouTube and stuff just to kind of share what I got going on. A lot of people ask me, like, to jump on here and kind of give more insight as to, reselling in general, you know what I'm saying? So I'm going to try to upload twice a week for now. We'll see how that goes. That's all I have for today. So peace.